But if it was an infected system, even in that case, we would see that this kind of systems are there, and we need to figure out if this SVC host.exe is indeed malicious or not. Like for example, init.exe. Okay, init.exe, we need to figure out if it is like malicious or not. We can, let's say, figure out that with certain, let's say, go to properties. It says like it was created around like the created time, and let's say there are a lot of other things like compatibility, security, details. It says it's a signed Microsoft Windows system. It is not something like a malware is trying to kind of, let's say, write the name of the malware as winninit.exe. It is signed original winninit.exe, and there are different ways to do that. So give me guys 1 second. I'll just try to showcase that to you. So just give me 1 minute. I'm just loading one software. I'll quickly resume the screen. Give me 1 second. Just 1 minute. I'm just trying to set something up. If I can do that. Okay. Just give me 1 second, guys. Almost there. So let me just. Okay. Okay. Anyways, thing was that I was trying to kind of just quickly share my screen again. So I was actually trying to kind of install a tool. Uh, so I'll quickly install a tool called Process Hacker, and let me just do that quickly. It is not able to go to that one. Okay. Anyways, I think I'll set that up later. I thought like it will take just a minute and to kind of figure that out, but it seems like it will take taking some time. Um, sure. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm almost there. So this should have, like, actually I have shared the folder uh, of my host to copy certain files, but due to certain issues, it seems it is not. Okay, I think let me just try this out. Okay, let me just try this out. Okay, give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Almost there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm skipping that part. Next time I will kind of showcase that to you, the process hacker. So it's actually so today the plan was not to kind of show that process hacker, but in the next class, today was plan was to kind of give an idea. So I will not waste more time in kind of figuring out how to install. I will figure that out in my own free time. Okay. So thing is that there's a process hacker, and it will showcase you this kind of things. So over here, when I'm dealing with, I hope my screen is visible. And when I'm telling is that when I open the task manager, it tells you okay that okay. Uh, these are the files running, and what you can do is that you can also kind of let's say so process for all users, and you can see a lot of other processes. And what you can also do, I think, is you can let's say add certain columns. Let me just quickly see. Okay, anyways. So thing is that you will look at different process and you need to figure out like if this kind of malicious or not. And what my intention is that you need to know about all this process. The one that is kind of running right now over here, like which are like not malicious. So thing is that a malware author actually uses the same name to kind of hide that their malware in plain text. Okay. So once you know about like the properties of the original software, you can quickly figure out okay yeah even if there are like malwares which are use the same name, you can quickly figure out like if they are like suspicious or not. So there are two things. One is the time, one is the time, one is the like what is the parent and child relationship, and that's where you can kind of figure out if there are anything kind of malicious or not. Okay. So so I hope you got an idea about like understanding how knowing normal and finding evil. And what we'll do is that in the lab environment next time we'll kind of try to kind of go through that in much more detail. In similar way, there are multiple process like what as I've already told that there are process which is running just on the memory. It's not running anywhere on the host. So in that case, to find those kind of process, those kind of malware process, we need to kind of perform the memory analysis. Okay. So in the memory artifacts, the memory analysis part, we can kind of find out those process which are kind of running only on the memory. It is not touching the disk, but it is kind of let's say doing something malicious activity. So then there is certain things called as code injection. Code injection is again something that you guys need to know. The reason is that you will definitely encounter a situation where let's say you found out that okay, services.exe is running, okay, and it is running as a child of win.ini.exe, and you thought that okay, we have been discussing that okay this is normal because service.exe is something and you see that the property of service.exe is also matching with this path, with this thing which is mentioned over here, which says that the process executed in second of moment time and the parent process win init. Okay, so let's say you encounter a scenario where you saw that okay there is service.exe that is running and it is running in a normal fashion of what it is kind of expected. The parent process win init and also running with the second of boot time. So there's no reason to kind of say that okay that process might be malware.